Well, talking about outfits, how do you pick when you're going to a client and showing a house, or if you're filming a scene with the girls? How do you pick what you're going to wear on camera?
Holy cow. I mean, that's a whole job in itself, right? So, I was a lot more prepared this time, and I, shopped ahead of time. So I had different outfits because you don't know what some of the scenes might be or some of the events that come up, and they could be right now all of a sudden. So you have to have different options ready. And I really am serious about my job. I'm a real estate agent, so I try to dress very professionally, especially when I meet clients. So I really want to focus on the work and not me per se, but I certainly appreciate when people dress nice, but I love to dress up fun and more sexy for events and dinners. So I have to have, more sexy stuff and more professional stuff and some pants. I have a couple fun jumpsuits that are cool. So things like that.
Is it like keeping like an extra pair of clothes in the car just in case you have to like run to a
No, I probably had, I want to say 5 outfits ready to go at all times. So they're kind of ready to go. So is it nighttime? Is it daytime? Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it a party? Is it a real estate meeting? Like what? It's a broker event. I don't know. So you have to have a lot of options ready to go and deploy it at all times. I've always loved beauty, and I came up with a bronzer that's super hydrating but gives natural color, so you don't get these really dry crow's feet or just dry skin in general. So it's hyaluronic acid bronzer with a setting spray that I really love. It's by With Simplicity. You can find it on my IG page as well.
Wait, so tell me about that. What made you decide to get into the beauty business aside from just like, liking
You
it?
know, I was always obsessed with beauty ever since I was a little kid. My mom, would always spend hours doing her makeup, so I'd watch her do it. And then I did modeling for, 10, 12 years. And I worked with some awesome makeup artists and was like so fascinated by their tricks and of the trade and just cool, fun things like blue eyeshadow and whatnot. And, Pat McGrath is a huge inspiration and, with the feather lashes and cool things like that. So it's art to me, it's really art. And so, I think a lot of people want the color, the saturation of a powder to get the tan, but a gel or a cream doesn't really have, but then it's more hydrating. So I was trying to figure out a solution to use powder that was hydrating to the skin. Everybody wants hydrated skin. So this loose powder has a small particle hyaluronic acid in it, and then use a setting spray to activate the hydration. And everyone loves it. And Amanza and Maya and Christine and Heather, they've all promoted it. So they all love it. So I'm excited. This is the bronzer box. If you can see that.
Oh, yeah.
It's called Golden Hour, and it's, based on sunlight. And the container, here it is. So this is the little loose powder. And, again, the main ingredient is hyaluronic acid, which is super hydrating, holds its weight in water about 1,000 times. So you kind of dip your little brush in there, top off the excess, and you put it all around. There's 2 different tones. There's a cool tone and a warm tone. Most people like the warm tone. And then here's the setting spray. All natural, mostly organic ingredients. It smells like my favorite perfume with like vanilla, rhubarb, strawberry, very light though. And then you kind of just spray that on to activate the hydration, and people love it. I mean, I think they unexpectedly love it. So Christine uses it every day, and Amanza loves it. They're like, wow, this is actually really awesome. So the hyaluronic acid is an expensive ingredient. We try to make it affordable, but it's an expensive ingredient, and it's small particles, so it's the optimum size. I really spent a lot of time researching that. We reformulated this 6-7 times.